Hey collective, how are y'all? It's me, Wes. So I was meditating on you guys' energy, and I kept seeing a apartment complex, the inside of it. You could be experiencing a lot of trauma at this time. A lot of things are happening in this complex, or maybe this is your community. It could resonate with you being like in a house or wherever that you stay. Um, you have a lot of energies around you that are low vibrational, as well as that are practicing dark arts. You're around a lot of people that like chaos, they like drama, and your energy just does not fit in. You are trying to make peace, you're trying to level up and, do things different. I'm seeing some plants on someone's balcony. Also, I can tell that you are exercising. You're trying to make a difference in this community that you are in. They don't like that. So it's a lot of initiation going on around you, a lot of noise campaigning, some gunshots and stuff I was picking up on. It's just a lot of things that are happening in this community that you're in. So be mindful, because still keep your spirits up high. I do recommend staying in, definitely meditating to keep the peace around you, cleansing your energy, whether that is, you're praying, saging, keeping your crystals, however that you do that, but I do recommend first praying first, and then, make sure that you are incorporating return to sender into your prayers. Make sure that you are sending this negativity back, because you have some very low vibrational people in your energy. It's a lot. It could be overwhelming for you at this time, especially when you are in the what I was seeing was an actual apartment complex, the inside. Somebody's driving past your house, um, seeing what's going on. It's like everybody knows who you are. And while you are trying to figure out who you are and change certain things, it's like you are definitely being physically attacked as well as spiritually attacked. Because they want you to stop. They want you to be quiet. They want you to hush, things like that. But you're on a mission. I'm seeing the Hierophant. This World card is at the bottom of the deck. Just know that you can't be touched. And I say this to remind you of who you are, because when you are that light, you know certain things. Spirit is always going to be heavy on your conscious, heavy on letting you know what's going on around you. So at this time, it's crucial for you to really meditate and spend some alone time with yourself, just so you can recharge. Because even being around that neighbor that you talk to, that's chill, and you think they're cool, that's exhausting. It's like you'll find certain people are draining you. You could be questioning everybody that you run into, and see, that's part of the game too. So you cannot trust anybody and feel like, you need to isolate yourself. Right now, I'm recommending isolating yourself so you can have peace. But, after you get out of this situation, it's like people want you to be traumatized. They want you to stay inside and not talk and be scared to, do things. Even be scared to go to the grocery store, things like that. So remember and remind yourself that, you are that light. You're on a mission to not only just become a better person, but to fulfill your spiritual journey. You are meant to help people. You are meant to trigger some people. And I just say trigger because when somebody comes in your energy and they see how you are changing your life around and doing things, it's supposed to, trigger someone. It's supposed to, it's supposed to help that person really face their demons and try to change themselves. But you're around a lot of people that don't want to change. That was a Sun card. That was a Yes card. In due time, they'll come around. That's the Four of Cups. These people are going to regret dealing with you, how they've handled you. Because, see, the thing is, while you're on your spiritual journey, these low vibrational energies, they know who they are. They know what they're doing. So, you know, just like you know that you're trying to change and make a difference and do things differently, they know. They just want to give you a hard time. So, and it could be tough for you because what you have personally going on in your life, as well as picking up on all these energies. You could walk past a group of people, like, it could be a lot of people around, you know, in your breezeway, staircase, wherever you are, and it's like, oh my gosh, I had to go through these people, and it's like they're staring at you, all eyes on you. It's the positive energy that you bring, and you knowing. I heard clairvoyant. I heard especially if you're a tarot reader. Even if you read for yourself, you do oracle. People don't like that. People don't. This community that you're in, they're so stuck on being low vibrational. Alright, Spirit. You have the Lovers out here. Bless me. Three of Swords. And I said this, and I can pick this up real strong. There's Three of Swords out here because all these people that you are around are heartbroken. You could even be finding yourself talking to a lot of your neighbors. They're actually stopping you just to kind of, you know, see how you're doing and things like that. You're really a fresh of breath air to come into this community. Like I said, the people that you are talking to are already sad inside, bitter and angry. And this is why I said your mission is to actually come through and trigger. I'm using the word trigger just because that's how your energy does, you know. When you're on this vibration and you're hot, you're just on leveling up. That's your goal. That's your mission, to change how you eat, how you exercise, what you're doing, just starting fresh, you know, everything that you're accomplishing, your goals, getting your life together, everything that involves with you getting your life together, moving forward, just being different. That's what you are bringing to the table. That is what you are showing others, so they can pick up, you know, their life and change things and go another direction. And that's what people don't like. I told you. Okay. Yeah, you could be feeling attacked. Spirit told me to change these cards, yeah, because I had them the other way. Okay, so we have the Nine of Wands with the Six of Cups with the Four of Swords. So, just like I was saying right here, you know, when you come around to somebody, like, let's say you meet your neighbor, you stay on the second floor, and they stay on the first floor, and, well, not necessarily under you. I'm just using an example so you can understand what I'm trying to say. And they see you in passing. They've been watching you. But I really feel like you're feeling like you have to defend yourself when you are in this community around a lot of people. But the thing is, the things that you talk about, even if you're just saying, hey, how you doing? You know, how's your day? What you're cooking? Things like that. What you're cooking. The meals that you are preparing for yourself is triggering to someone that's, you know, eating everything. I heard high cholesterol. I heard too much salt intake. Ain't that high? Oh, shit. So, yeah. Especially if you're getting in shape, whoever you're talking to is somebody that's not, you know, in shape. They're not considering, and not necessarily like they're obese or anything, or just, you know, big or anything. It's just that you're triggering because that is something that they wanted to do. It started a change, started to eat healthy, but they never got around to it. And so you're sending a lot of people down memory lane. Like, oh my gosh, I remember how mom used to make everything from scratch and do all this, and oh, it was just a pain. It was so much. But like I said, with the Four of Swords, you are making people really think. You're making them really just sit up here and like really think about themselves, how they need to change, things like that. And some of these energies are not really into change. They're, they was back then, yeah, but right now it's like, nah, I'm good. Look, stuck in their ways. Y'all know when this emperor come out, baby, this is one stubborn such and such. So, and that's fine, because eventually they'll be guided to change. It's not something that they can block, It's something that's going to be weighing heavy. You're making people clean up their act and they don't like that. It's like people are just naturally offended by you. I know it's like, wow, really? Yeah, it's like, and you're not trying to do this, collective. Don't get me wrong, you're not trying to do this. It's not something that you're purposely doing. It's just your light is shining bright right now. It's like you're walking highlighter, and people don't like that. But you're a person that stands out. I'm not feeling like it's nothing on you, nothing that stands out or anything like that. Or, it's just your personality, who you are, and you're determined to, keep moving forward. Look, Six of Swords just popped out. Yeah, you're on this high vibration. It's like Spirit is guiding you at this time, and you're just like, yeah, I accept it. I'm ready. I'm ready to take on this journey. I'm ready to take on this mission. What else do I need to do? I heard Advocate. So this is this initiation with this Five of Wands. You're speaking the truth, baby. Whether you are out there talking about yourself or other situations, things like that, just you bringing up things that you have been through in your lifetime is a trigger for everybody in this community that you're talking to. You have people sitting up crying at night. And some people are, wanting to get through their personal traumas and things like that. But baby, when I say it's very triggering to some of these individuals, relationships that they've been through, past things that they've been through that's been trauma, things in their childhood, from whatever age. With this Six of Cups is bringing up the past. And you don't even know that you are triggering these people, but this is why they are so kind of like aggressive when they talk to you, or kind of like waiting for you when you get home. They're in your breezeway. They're, at your stairs or things like that. They're trying to time coming out at the same time with you because they want to talk to you. You're like, you're very therapeutic, but also triggering at the same time. It's like, ugh, but I need to talk to this neighbor. Oh my gosh, they understand me. I'm sorry to laugh, y'all, but it's like when you really figure out, like, you're doing all this damage, and just like, damn, I'm just trying to change me. I can't, I understand, collective, you're not trying to change anybody else around you, but the fact that whatever you're talking to, it is I didn't mean it like that. Whoever you are talking to, whatever you're saying, that's what I meant, sorry. Whatever you are saying and whatever you're talking about, is very triggering to the person that you're having a conversation with. So how you're handling these situations, they're just like, wow, that was an option. But they took a different route. So keep saying, keep talking, keep expressing yourself, things like that. That's all you can do. If it triggers someone, oh well. If it doesn't trigger someone, oh well. That's not your mission right here, but this is, what Spirit wants you to know that you're doing. And no, you don't need to stop talking to people, because people are coming to you for advice. How did you handle the situation? How did you get out? How are you still managing? How are you still going forward? You was put here in this community. You could probably just moved to this community. You're just like, oh my gosh, it's dangerous over here. Like, I thought this was a nice community. I thought this was going to be, some good change around here. But, yeah, you're around a lot of heartbroken individuals. And so, it's a lot of humbling going on with these energies. This Five of Wands, this is not actual physical fight, but this is just how people feel in your presence. Like, they want to fight you, but then they want to talk to you too, because they want to learn something new from you. So, I can't even say be careful with your words, because honestly, I already feel like you are that good energy, that you're on this good high vibration, and you're just naturally triggering people because of what you talk. Look, thank you, Spirit. This Hierophant right here, y'all, this is a leader. This is some type of I want to say spiritual leader, but it's not just spiritual leader. This is like, this is a leader with this Hierophant. Hell, people could be looking at you as like a pastor, or, you know, like I said, a therapist, or just some good guidance like that. That's why I said, like, you're triggering people, but even though they're mad, it's like, this is the trigger, and this is the beginning stage, and then it's like they're trying to get through it, but it's like they want somebody to talk to, but they trust in you. They trust that you're going to give them some good advice, which you are, collective. It's just that you're going to leave this community, so don't worry about that. But leave when you're ready. Don't just rush it right now. I definitely would stay here the full year, and I just say that just because of the circumstance. You know, you just signed your lease, things like that. You don't want to break your lease and just leave, but you do have a mission here in this community, whether it's townhomes that you stay in, or apartments you stay in, whatever this community is, because people need to see your energy. It's something about you. It doesn't have to do with race or anything like that. It's something about you and your energy. You are meant to meet these individuals so you can help change. And I even have these cards lined up like a freaking pyramid. I didn't even notice that till now. Like, wow. So, yeah. It's like with the Lovers up here, you're this Hierophant energy, but I can understand why Spirit didn't lead with the Hierophant. Just because, you know, we the people, you as a community come together. You don't feel like you're better than anyone. You're not trying to be a leader, you know, or like, I didn't want this. I'm glad this Hierophant wasn't at the top, because that was more, it's like you're leading the pack with that Hierophant being at the top. So with the Lovers leading, it's like you're on the same level as everybody. You look at yourself and value yourself as just like everybody else. You're not holding yourself in this Hierophant position. I hope that made sense. You're not with this. If this Hierophant would have been up here leading, it would have been like you're the leader of the pack, you know, like a cult or something like that. In which that's not what Spirit is trying to say. With the Lovers leading here, it's you and everybody else coming together. You're showing people how to be, you know, their true authentic self, how to get over these mountains, things like that. So, and then I love this card because you have Spirit guiding you, you know, to certain individuals. And y'all know what I like to say about people being naked. That's their true selves. And that's what I've been saying this whole time. So just know that your natural self, whoever you are, collective, your presence is much needed in this community. The things that you are doing, and somebody's big with plants. I don't know, somebody's patio is filled with plants, or maybe you've been thinking about starting a garden, but you don't have enough room on your balcony. Baby, get a shelf. Get a little shelf. Go to Home Depot, get one of the little $20, $40 little shelves. It's like 4 shelves, and stack your plants over there. You can grow your herbs, get your tomato plant. Also, guys, I'm going to point this out for those of you trying to start a garden. First thing first, you can buy your seeds. If you have EBT, or, you know, the link card, whatever they call it, you can purchase your seeds with EBT, and wherever they accept that, things like that. So I know a lot of your local grocery stores that sell seeds, they're still food, so you can purchase your stuff like that, and you can start this garden. So yeah, herbs and stuff, they are easy to start. Oregano, parsley, sage, thyme, basil. A lot of those you can just start. They're easy. You know, cook with, have them fresh. Or if you want to do peppers, stuff on your balcony, things like that. I'm just naming things that are easy to grow around your balcony. And especially like if you have, you know, bars and stuff, you stay on the second floor, third floor, wherever, how many floors up, 6, whatever. You can let your peas and stuff grow in a little pot, and they can wrap around the little bars and stuff on the balcony. So if you haven't started that garden, you're thinking about it, yes, go into it, think about it, because it's super easy. Beans, you can grow and store them in jars and stuff like that. What else is easy for the patio? You can grow like cabbage. Oh, lettuce. Oh my gosh, the many varieties of lettuce that you can go super easy, and it's fresh. Boom, that'll help out. So yeah, lettuce, beans, peas, peppers, tomatoes, any herbs and stuff like that. Those are all good to just have on your balcony, and you don't need a lot of room for those. So yeah. I hope that helped in that aspect for whoever's growing things, because it'll be definitely fun. And if you're already growing things, you know, consider growing some more, because I'm telling you, you have a lot of people watching you, and not necessarily watching you to attack you. They're watching you to see what you're doing. What are you investing your time in, things like that, so they can really start doing things for themselves, and start, you know, seeing how calming things are. People want to know, like, who are you? Why are you here? Why are you triggering me? But then they're interested in it. When they talk to you, they're like, oh my gosh, wow, I really need to meet this person, because yeah, they are forcing me to change. They're waking me up. So, but this is part of your life path. This is part of your journey. So I know picking up on all these energies is really difficult and overwhelming for you at times, but make sure when you go home, you are actually getting some rest, recharging your energy, praying, returning this negativity back. Because see, some people are around you that they don't even know that they have negative energy on them, let alone around them. So did I say that backwards? Around them, let alone on them in their personal space. But yeah, this is a different part of their reading for this, like poltergeist and stuff like that. So if you don't know about that, please look into it. And poltergeists are energies that are created from people being in depression for a long time, being sad, being bitter, being angry, things like that. You can create these type of energies in your own environment just from being in that type of energy for so long. Maybe stress will, you know, unalive you. Being bitter, that will unalive you. Being sad, being depressed, that will unalive you and take you out of here, because you have certain people that are really, that's their goal, that's their mission, to keep you stressed, keep you overwhelmed, keep you in fear, things like that. But whoever you are, collective, you're not in that energy. You are this high vibrant leader. You are meant to change and stand up and, you know, make a difference, whether it's, you know, in politics or however in the community. You just saying, hey, I'm just going to start changing my life. I want to start eating better. I want people to start tasting these foods, taste this vegan food. Y'all know when I started coming out with my channel, I was like, vegan this, and just showing all these different meals. And I also posted some cookies. Somebody was like, what are those little hard rocks? I'm like, what? These cookies are soft. I made it with chickpeas. So yeah. I know it's some foods, and whether it's vegan or whether it's regular foods, it's just, yeah, it tastes good, but the presentation is like, ugh, I don't know if I want to eat that. But hey, you know, however you go about your journey, whether it's cooking or showing somebody some DIY projects, or just building some things, doing things different, growing the garden, whatever you're doing, collective, keep doing that, because you're helping this community out in so many different ways. And it's like it's a chain reaction. A lot of people are starting to get on this bandwagon with you. Yeah, they were mad and triggered at your energy at first, but now it's like, wow, I really needed this type of energy. I needed this peace. I needed to talk to this person. I needed to get this off my chest. With this deviled energy, I really feel like these people that you're around, this is why you were sent here, because they didn't realize the dark energy that they held onto. And we all have our dark side, and that's that south node. I mean, we all have our high vibration. We have that north node, and you have to balance the two. You have to really start living for you, and that's the goal. And that's, you know, that's what you're doing, collective. But the people that are around you, you know, they wasn't open to any change or anything like that. Whoever you are, a man or woman, you're talking to some real stubborn energies. I heard intervention. Energies and intervention came out at the same time. So, yeah. With this Queen of Wands energy, your presence is very demanding. It's like, take charge. It's you walking. You can't walk past somebody without somebody talking about some, hey, where you going? Where you going? Come here, let me talk to you. You know, or, you know, hey, how you doing? Like, oh my gosh, I was just thinking about you. That type of energy. And where they want to be mad is like they can't, because shit, the conversation that y'all having is like, wow, okay, shit. Where they wanted to fight and be mad and stuck in their ways is like, you know what? I need to just let it go. I need to just let it go. So, yeah, you're very triggering to people, but at the same time, this is why your energy is much needed, because where you're triggering people, they're coming right back to you and, you know, trying to figure out, well, how did you get through it? What would you do in this situation? You know? Or you could be bringing people together, making them talk about certain situations, getting things off their chest. You really, with this, have to really take it where it resonates, because whether you're talking to one person or two people or a whole family, you know, it's you're shedding a lot of light. You can even notice, like, damn, they seem like they want to kick my ass because I said such and such. Yeah, because there's some deep-rooted issues that's going on that this community that you are in, that they didn't want to heal from. They didn't feel like they needed to heal from, or they thought they were healed. But when you came along and you said something, baby, that brought up these feelings, and I was like, made them sit down and think about a lot of stuff. Your purpose, baby. Yeah, and whatever you're going through with this apartment, don't worry about it. If it's financial, things like that, if you are having a difficult time paying bills, it maybe seem like a little struggle, don't worry about that. It's with this Ace of Pentacles, the fact that you are changing. This Ace of Pentacles is giving like recognition and reward. You're going to be blessed. You're going to get blessings being in this community. I'm telling you. Look, the Strength card. Stay strong in this time, because I know sometimes it's very overwhelming, and you may go home and cry because, like, you feel targeted, things like that. But judgment, you're speaking the truth to others, and you're making people wake up. That's what Spirit's like, baby. Where you may even feel like, okay, damn, it's too hard, I'm struggling. You're going to have breakthroughs come. People are going to see how blessed you are. I'm seeing the, oh my gosh, the hand with the money. What is this card? Oh my goodness. I forgot what that card, I don't want to go through this deck, y'all. It might come out. Let me see. Oh, goodness. Somebody's like, are you psychic? What do you know? Like, how do you know? Some of this you could be guided to just have conversations with people and really just help them get through situations. But other situations where you have these people that were just thought they was going to target you and come for you because you did trigger them. This is why some of these people are coming back in your energy. They are, you know what's going on. Spirit is showing you what's going on in this person's life. And you may or may not know that what you're being shown right now is actually what's going on, and the person that's actually coming towards you with ill intent, you just know what to say. This is one of those situations where you just know what to say, and what you can be like, oh, I just had a dream about such and such last night, and it resonates with their life, what y'all are talking about. And this is what Spirit wants you to talk about in front of this person, so you could help them along their journey. The Page of Swords is like all eyes on you. It's a lot of people watching you, what you're doing, how you're doing, what you're eating, if you smoke, what you're smoking. Like, they want to know who you are. Who is this person? Who the hell do you think you are? Coming in here, changing up everything around here, mixing up shit. I don't think you knew you was doing all this, but baby, you are. Yeah, innocence. That's what this Child card speaks of. They feel like you could Queen Latifah from Set It Off. And that's not it. That is not it. Yeah, courtship. Spirit wants you to meet these people. And that's exactly how I was feeling when I started doing this reading. I was like, your purpose is needed in this complex or this community, wherever you are. A lot of people with this imprisonment, they were suffering inside. I don't know why we didn't see the Nine of Swords, or did we? But with this imprisonment, with this, a lot of people were stuck in their ways. They didn't want to open up their heart. What that lock was being pointed out to me. And that's this Four of Swords. People not wanting to heal, not wanting to change, things like that. And this is why your purpose was needed. What else? Occupation. Look, I said it. This is your calling. This is your journey. I was looking for the other card because I forgot the name of it. With the handout, with the money. That you're going to be receiving blessings. Now, keep in mind, guys, when I say that you're going to be receiving blessings, sometimes I'm able to say, hey, you're going to be receiving a cash lump sum. But these blessings that are coming in towards you are just not financial. And you always can't just look at it like, oh, money is a blessing, because you being able to communicate and talk with other people, that is a big blessing. And I say that because it is so many people in this world that are going through things that really just don't know how to handle situations. And here you come, and they're like, you never know what somebody's going through behind closed doors. They might be wanting to give up. They might be, the depression is so heavy, they might just feel like, I want to be, I want to give up. I want to take the suicidal route. You just never know. And you could have came through in the nick of time to help that person out. Like, wow. You're making a difference, collective. So, you wonder why Spirit got you going here to the grocery store at this particular time. You done forgot something. You got to come back and talk to the same person. Yeah. You're being guided. People are coming to you with their problems. This is why. Go talk to so-and-so. Go talk to the collective. They've helped me out. Three of Wands is you actually moving up this community. This is that recognition and reward too. These are upgrades with this Three of Wands. And seeing how this field is clear, this could be you moving to another location. You won't be at this one for long. And I just say that whatever your lease is, whether it's 7 months, I heard that's what I've heard first, or 6 months, or maybe that's how much you have left. Go ahead and finish that. You're going to be guided to stay there just that 1 year, or however your lease. I saw 13 months, so however long your lease is to stay in here, that's it. That's what you're going to be there. You're going to be guided to be there. So Don't worry, you got this. Anything that's else going on that's spiritual is going to be taken care of. I'm telling you, you're not going to be left in the dark with anything. You're going to know how to handle what's going on with your personal space in these living environments. Look, because this is why I said that the Five of Pentacles, even if you're faced with eviction, you're going to know how to handle this. You're going to come out on top. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, you're going to come out on top. This Five of Pentacles is going to another place, going to another apartment, going to another house, going to somewhere else. You're going to, this right here, you're getting ready to level up. So if you're going through it right now financially with this Five of Pentacles, let me tell you something. Yeah, because with this Two of Pentacles is poking out, but you have an Ace poking out right here. You got the Judgment. You have the Ten of Cups. This right here, don't let this break you. Or try not to. But I'm telling you, whatever financial burdens you're going through is going to lead you to this right here. To this Ten of Cups. You're going to be living comfortable. This right here, this Spirit wanted you here for a reason. So when you get out this situation, you're going to realize, damn, what's one plan? No. Spirit needed you here. At this community, at these lofts, this apartment complex, wherever you are. Because you're surrounded by a lot of negativity, and it's negativity because a lot of people don't want to change, don't want to heal, don't feel like they need to, things like that. But you're showing, you, collective, you're showing these people a different outlook on life. You're making it fun again. You're making people happy again. So your presence is much needed. And you will be rewarded. So whatever financial burdens that you're going through, look, keep working. Keep moving forward. Keep working on yourself. It's going to pay off. Look, followed by the King of Pentacles. Look, with the Five of Cups. Because I'm telling you, somebody, and I don't know if it's somebody in this complex. I don't feel like it is. I wasn't getting that. But somebody behind the scenes. Somebody behind the scenes wants you to suffer with this Five of Cups. This is the initiation. This was supposed to take you out, but instead this shit put you on top. That's divine timing right here. That's that Wheel of Fortune. That's that good luck that's coming towards you. So keep working out, keep eating healthy, keep meditating, keep working on your tarot if that's doing, or your spiritual journey. What else? Keep pushing forward, keep praying. I'm telling you, keep working on all of this because it's definitely going to put you in this King of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles, Ten of Cups energy. Somebody's going to help you with this, that Five of Pentacles, whatever you're going through. If it's an eviction, I don't know why I keep picking up on eviction. I'm telling you, somebody, the judge is going to help you out. Something's going to go in your favor. If you're getting evicted at the last minute, this is the ending part of your lease, or you're going through eviction right now, that judge is going to help you out. I don't know how else to say it. You could be stressing out about your finances. Something is not working out in the home behind the scenes. But I'm telling you, it's going to work out. The World card. Remember that you're protected. And Spirit is going to show you how protected you are. So, pay attention to that. Be the observer too. Keep praying, keep praying, keep praying. Keep your head up high. Don't let these finances that you're going through this situation get you down. Because with this High Priestess, Spirit is showing you something. Spirit's going to give you some spiritual insight about some things, how to handle if you're going through the Five of Pentacles while you're going through this situation, and or if you're going through an eviction, how to handle that thing, how to handle that situation. Making something out of nothing. You're also, when you go back inside with this Four of Swords to recharge yourself, take your time, be patient with yourself. You're also around a lot of energies too. Collective, let me point this out so you can learn these energies. Maybe you are this High Priestess. Maybe you are a medium. You have that spiritual insight. No, you're not a certified therapist. Shit, but I mean, hey, if you want to go that route, Go for it. Whatever you want, it's going to come to you right now. But how you handle things is very crucial. And I just say this to keep yourself, you know, keep your mind steady, keep you on the right track, things like that. Because I definitely can pick up a lot of this energy around you is very overwhelming. But you're going to get through it. I don't know, what do you do in your spare time? Do you sew? Do you knit? Are you crafty? Whatever that you're working on, maybe someone likes to paint. All of these things that I'm actually saying, guys, are very therapeutic things. So if you wonder why, like, your grandmother used to work on puzzles all the time, she had a big old board and stuff like that, because it's therapeutic. You're in this meditative state. It helps calm you down, things like that. So, y'all, I'm big on meditation. For those of you that are new to my channel, you're like, oh my gosh, she won't shut up about meditation. Because it's healthy for you. It's good for you. And, you know, when you are alone and you're just tired and you're overwhelmed, baby, sit down and meditate. Just close your eyes, breathe, and meditate and take it easy. Because you do have to recharge your energy. I even said that, y'all, you know, I leave and I take a break from doing tarot, things like that, because I do pick up a lot of energy. A lot of hateful energy as well as a lot of good for energy. So, it is what it is. But I do like to take my breaks because, you know, the messages that I give sometimes are definitely overwhelming. And I know right now what I can pick up on you, collective, you're giving a lot of messages that are just really overwhelming on top of what you're going through in your actual personal life. So just know, keep moving forward, keep believing in yourself. Spirit is definitely guiding you. You are the lion right now, and this is your ancestors standing over you, saying, hey, you're going through all of these challenges so you can come out on top. Because, baby, I don't even think you really know what your calling is. Or maybe you're like, hey, why am I seeing all this? I'm not this therapist. I'm like, oh, this is just me trying to be a better person. Exactly. With this high priestess, you are the high priestess. You are that spiritual leader. And or medium or psychic. You know, hey. Alright, y'all, I'm going to end it there. I hope this helped. I think I'm getting sick. Oh my gosh, I don't like this. Yeah, let me go get some green tea. Alright, guys, I love you so much. See you next time. Bye.